My job every year is to give you an update on the membership, the finances, and basically the resources of the society. That's part of maintaining a legal nonprofit status and being a transparent organization. From a membership perspective, we continue to have several categories: retired, resident, and student as trainees. But one of the things I wanted to share with you specifically tonight was the different options for practicing physicians. There's active membership, and then there's corresponding memberships through our partners. And Dr. Unruh, our treasurer, I promised him that I would highly encourage everyone to contact us if you're not an active member so we can help you work on upgrading. This is the trajectory of our membership over time. It continues to be a positive one of growth. The red bars on this chart show our total membership, and which includes the retired physicians, the residents, and the medical students. And then the blue bars are the practicing physician. And I'll share with you, it's very difficult to do comparisons over time. I know that's a common metric. And in the almost 8 years I've worked with the Medical Society, there have not been 2 years alike. Every year it's very, very different. I started in the Plaza office, and then we've been through a couple different kinds of mergers and moves. But again, the society is headed in the right direction. But because it's kind of apples and oranges, in 2019, we were not in the best, we don't show the best net at the end of the year. But again, because things are not the same year to year, that does not mean we're not financially healthy. As a matter of fact, we're heading into dues season, which is typically our lowest point in the year, and the society's assets are in a healthier place than they've ever been. One thing I learned from Brenda Sharp, who's the CEO at the Reach Foundation, that I thought was worth kind of, well, stealing, is she shares information with her board, and they talk about resources and finances two ways. Where's the money come from, and where's the money go? And I thought that was very brilliant in its simplicity. So I wanted to share with you, where does our money come from, and where does our money go? And so where the society's money comes from is about 40% membership dues, about 41% partnership fees, and that's the large group memberships. And then about 20% sponsorships, like the folks who are supporting this meeting or who are annual sponsors, and then advertising in our journal and other things. In terms of where's our money spent, about half of it is on the staffing. That's Emily, Natalie, and I, and the communications and our journal, and then the events and programs, and a very small amount still on operations and things that we have to do to remain a legal nonprofit. We do have a co-working space, but we don't have rent. Something that I think is interesting is that if you look over time, on the left side of your screen is when I started with this society in 2013, and they had a very nice office on the plaza. And at that point, having a physical meeting space was very key to a local medical society. In today's world, having a well-connected community does not require a physical space. And because our physicians want to know more about their resources and how they're spent, we've made it a goal, and it's worked, to have our operations costs reduce. If I were you and I were looking at that slide, I'd want to know about that blue half of circle, about what happens. And I've been having my team track their time so that we can continue to work on spending less and less on administration and more directly on member programs. So if you have questions about anything presented in here or anything, feel free to email myself or my colleagues, Natalie and Emily. Our email addresses are right there. kcmedicine.org is the website, and you can find our contact information there as well. And that's all we have for now. I continue to feel very honored to be in this job and to work to advance your mission. So thank you for this opportunity. And that completes the report, Dr. Dries.